on to the next segment here, stage five deal. So you locked up a really good contract. We took care of everything. We solved all of the previous four problems, and we're at this. We're presented with a brand new problem. We got a piece of contract in our hands, and we need to turn it to cash because you're a wholesaler, right? We need cash buyers. Remember, people. The second type of people we need, the three core pillars, is people. Without money, only comes from one place, from people. And in this case, precisely not from the motivated seller, from the cash buyers. So how do we find cash buyers inside of the software button?
Oh, easily. Let me go ahead and pull up that software once more. First thing you want to do, obviously, is it's a matchmaking game. So you're going to want to make sure you capture the subject property's characteristics. All right, so we have two bedrooms, 1.5 bath. From there, go to the search page. Type in the same city or zip code that property is in. Go into our filter and use our cash buyers transaction. So this is a list of people buying properties in cash and they're not living in the property, investors. From here, it's just a matchmaker game. So go into property characteristics. I need a residential single family cash buyer who's buying anything between 2 to 3 bedrooms, 1 to 2 bathroom, right? Similar to our subject property. And finally, ownership info. You're going to want to make sure you specify the type of buyer. Maybe it's an individual person or a corporate office buyer that you're looking. Also, last sell date. You want to make sure that this buyer is an actual a buyer of someone that's buying properties frequently. So you can
Yes,
say,
at
hey,
least in recent times, right?
exactly. So I'm looking for all the buyers, pardon me, that bought within the last year. So we'll go back to May 2020 and today's date last year. Finally, if you want even more aggressive buyers, only within PropStream, you can specify the numbers of properties owned. So you can say, I need a cash buyer, not just any cash buyer, but one with maybe 15 properties or more. And this is simply how you want to build your buyers. Choose the cash buyers criteria in the quick list choices, specify the type of buyer by the property characteristics, and then add your preferences. The type of buyer, when they bought their last property, how many properties do they also own, and at that point, you can hit close, and here are your results on the right-hand side. And just like a motivated sellers list, you can add that to a cash buyers list.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have it added to a cash buyers marketing list, that cash buyers marketing list can also be skip traced. So you can get their phone numbers and emails, and it can also be campaigned to. So, hey, buyers, I have a contract. So you can send them a postcard, a voicemail, or an email.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right, so here's the thing about cash buyers. I actually stole this from the Wholesaling Inc. guys. You don't want to be a cash buyer's employee, okay? The CBE. You don't want to be a cash buyer's employee. You are a business person in your own right. You're there to serve them, but you do have to have some kind of standard structure in place for yourself, just as a person of business. See, most people that come into our world are smart people that already have a job, also they're just looking for a way to make money from home, and that's how they got into real estate in the first place. I want you to put that professional hat on, and you're not just another punk who's just going to run around and stuff like that. You have a criteria. If they have to, everything is negotiable. Okay, yes, we did say 65% earlier. So let's say, for example, you found a property that's worth ARV $200,000. 65% of that would be $130,000. It needs about $20,000 of work. So you offered 110, right? Most investors are looking for 70% of ARV. Now, that depends on the market where they are and how competitive that market is. Some market will go up as much as up to 84% and will pay more. If they pay more and you locked in 65%, it just means you make more money. That's all that is. Okay, that means they're competing for the property. Now, these people will worship you. If you come up consistently with properties that you locked under contract at discount, they will worship you. And if they know that your outreach is mad, like meaning you have access to all the cash buyers in the city, right? And they know that you're contacting everybody. Like, don't shy away from telling them that you're letting everybody know about the property. They should know that. They should be business people that understand that this is a game of not just sharks, but whales. Right? So if they see a deal, they should be locking it in right away with an EMD of $3,000 or more. Okay, in certain markets, you can actually go as much as up to $5,000 EMD. But wait, Ola, you said I don't need EMD, but I'm asking for other people's EMD. Yeah, because they're the suckers, and you are the you're the one in the game who is coming up with the deals. You're the one that's feeding everybody. You're not just feeding. You're not just taking care of motivated seller. Help them get rid of a piece of shit, let me just say it. right, but you're also taking care of cash buyer, helping them bring deals to the table, but also you're feeding realtors who are going to end up listing these properties on the MLS at some point. You're bringing food to a lot of people, including attorneys, including closing agents. All these people are getting paid just because you are a marketer. Just because you're a marketer. So please don't underrate. Here's what I tell you. Don't call yourself a wholesaler, because it's simply not a recognized title anywhere. Wholesaling is a strategy. Okay, that's beautiful. You bring deals. Are you a wholesaler? If somebody says that, yeah, like it depends. What do you mean? What do you mean, am I a wholesaler? Oh, like you're about to host? Yeah, I'm wholesaling. I'm assigning the deal. If an investor asks you what kind of deal it is, it's okay to tell them that it's an assignment deal, right? It's okay to tell them that. But let's keep things simple. You don't have to know all the terminologies. You found a deal, you locked it up, and you're looking to sell the deal. And you're bringing value to all of these people, and that's why you're getting paid. And if somebody has something smart to say about that, remember you have access to all of the list of all the cash buyers in recent times, not in recent times only, all the cash buyers in all of those years that are available on records. You have access to all of them with the same software. So that literally you're the one who is actually controlling the game, not them, because again, you're the one bringing the deals to the table, and that's how you should be looking at these things here. Yeah, awesome.